Hello there, welcome to yet another video in this series of Mass SEO Article Generator tool. So in this series we are reviewing the tool I have developed to generate Mass SEO articles. So this is nothing but a tool which creates articles which are already optimized. It does all this keyword research, it does the competitor assessment, it tries to understand why particular article is ranking on top. So all those stuff happens automatically on just single click of a button. So this is what the Mass SEO article generator in nutshell. So in this video I'll be taking you through the usage or the demo of the tool, how it actually works. So if you haven't visited or if it is your first time visiting my channel, check out this playlist. I have initial videos as well, giving you an overview of the tool and as well as how to install and uninstall this tool. So if you haven't checked it, I'll recommend you to check that and then come back to this video. So with that said, let's start this video. This video is for the total demo of how this tool actually works. So we'll open this tool. I'll double click on the icon. It will first open the license key page. It will take a couple of seconds. Yeah, here it is. Now, first thing first, you need to put the license key to activate the tool. So once you activate it, you should see this message. And then, as we discussed into earlier video, this is how it should look like. Now, for this demo purpose, what I'll do is I'll create a new folder. So this folder will be used for our article generation and the output. So I'll go inside this folder. Sorry, I'll go inside this folder. So here I'll create an input file. So this will show you what kind of file formatting is required. So this tool basically supports .csv as well as .xlx file format. So I'll create an XLSX which is a spreadsheet, Excel spreadsheet. Uh, just remember the top line is not considered during the article generation. It is always kept for the title. So the first I'll put the topic and the second column I'll put the keywords. Okay. Now let's take a couple of more minutes to explain this. So what exactly it does is the tool will go. So what you have to do is you have to provide all the topics into the column A, and then if possible the keywords related to that topic. But if you want to define your own keywords, if you have done your own keyword research from maybe href or semrush, or you have outsourced it from someone to get that keywords, you can use that. And it is not a mandatory, it's an optional, but topic is a mandatory. So if you are sure about keywords, I'll recommend you to put those keywords over here. So the generation time, the article generation time will be significantly reduced, because the tool will not do the assessment or the analysis, keyword analysis. Now if you are not sure about the keywords, which keywords to be used, or you don't have that time, and if you want the tool to do the analysis from basis the top results available into the Google, keep this B column blank. You can just put all the topics and tool will do all the rest of the keyword analysis and competitor analysis. So to start with, I'll put an example topic over here, maybe email marketing in 2025. Okay, so this is what I want the tool to write about. So likewise you can put all those topics you want to run this article, mass article generator tool. So I'll start with only one due to the time constraint. So make sure you save the file and close it. There is no requirement to have a specific name or anything for this file to work. So you can put any name. So I'll keep it as is. Now as I said, you will need couple of API keys to start to have this tool working. First is SERP API key. I'll be providing you a README file along with this tool, downloading as a package, where I'll be putting all those necessary links for you to go and grab the key. So that will be easy for you. Now I have already grabbed one of a key for my usage. Let me open that. Now I'll be using Gemini for this image, the article generation. So I'll just keep Google API key over here. So this is what exactly you need. That's all. Make sure you get those API keys prior to running so that it will be easy for you. And main thing I wanted to highlight over here is this is one-time activity. API key uh, copy paste what we have done. So on next time onwards, tool will save these keys into the database in the registry, I would say. So there is no need for you to again every time go and grab those API keys. But remember, this is only for API keys. For license key, it will always be asked for you to put the license key. So it is recommended to keep the license key handy. Every time you launch the tool, it will ask for the license key. But for API keys, the tool will save that in its memory and it is not required to put in every time. So this is one time activity for API keys. Now I want to, like, we have selected we are trying to generate an article for what we had done is the email marketing in 2025. So that is we are targeting into the United States. So I'll keep a search location as United States. The language by default is English, so I'll keep it English only. And the number of results to scrape, I have kept it as by default 5. You can change, as I said in previous video. Then model type, I'll select the Gemini, yeah, and as I mentioned into previous video, you have to make sure whichever model you are using, either of Gemini or OpenAI, that API key has to be there. Then model, I'm using Gemini Flash 2.0, and max concurrent task, right now only one article we are generating, so I'll keep it one. Now tone conversational. So what I'll do is I'll try to use the dynamic tone adjustment. So if you're not aware what it is, please watch the previous video. I'll put that tool overview video link into description box. I have explained every setting over there. Just have a look at it. So I'll select dynamic tone adjustment over here. Rewrite attempt, I'll keep 0. I don't want to waste my tokens onto rewriting the article. We'll see first how the quality comes. Then the style, I'll keep blog post. Dynamic adjustment, I kept yes. Temperature, I'll keep 0.3 as by default. Image generation, I don't want to have an image generation. For image generation, the Google API key, which is there for free right now, does not support image generation. So if you want to try it out image generation, you have to either go for their premium plan, Google API, like Gemini API plan, premium API plan, or you have to go with OpenAI API. So as I'm trying to have this with the free API key, which I have got with Gemini, I'll deselect image generation. Now I'll select analyze keyword. I want to analyze the LSI keywords, and then I also select the paraphrasing. So just to show how much level of paraphrasing this tool does. Okay, so I'll select both these options. Now selection of the input file. So I have this at desktop new folder we had created, and this new file we created. So this file is the select input file where all these topics and keywords are there. As I said earlier, if you don't want to if you want this tool to do the keyword analysis, you can keep the keyword column blank. But just note, because the tool will do the analysis, keyword analysis, your article generation time will be higher compared to if you provide the keywords by yourself. With that said, I'll select the output folder. I'll select the same output folder, the new folder which we had created as output folder, and I'll just move it over here. And that's all we wanted to put the settings on, and it looks all good. If it looks good, we'll start the article generation. So as soon as you start the article generation, you will start noticing the log getting generated and couple of files getting generated over here. So let's without further ado, let's start this article generation. I'll click on to start article generation. So as you can see, it has already started the article generation. You can see the messages log file it has already created. Then saved API key, as I said, it will save the API keys and it will always remember that those keys whenever you open the tool. Then this will say like dark mode is not selected and which image model it is there by default, and even if you don't select it, it will show as a message. As it has given OpenAI API is not set for image generation API key API calls. Then reading input file in Excel format. If it is CSV format, you will see a CSV format message over here. And then generating article for email marketing in 2025. So it has read the topic from our list correctly. Now it is showing researching top articles for email marketing 2025. So as we have dynamic tone adjustment done, so what it is saying, detected search intent for email marketing in 2025 as informational. So the tool suggests like it looks like this topic needs an informational tone. That's where it will decide. So even if we had if we had considered conversational as a tone, and it will be kind of a mismatch, but as we have selected dynamic tone adjustment, we are expecting the article will be in informative or informational tone. Now so there are like it will start getting top results. So you can see first result is from inc.com, which says 403 forbidden, which means inc.com has not approved any bots for scraping. That's where you will see the 403. But then we have reddit.com, litmus.com. So all these are sites are ranking top for the topic we want to write. Now as we had selected we haven't selected any we haven't provided any keyword. That's where the tool will start the keyword analysis. So you'll see this message keyword analysis in progress. As it is like the tool has to decide on two keywords. It will take additional time for analyzing all these top results from Google. And then you also have this competitor sentimental score, subjectivity score, and all those things getting calculated, analyzed dynamically. Then we have dynamic tone adjustment. So as I said, we have already said yes over here. So it has selected the informational as search intent. So if we haven't selected it, it would have by default taken the conversational. But as we have given the tool the liberty to select its own dynamic tone adjustment, it has selected the informational. Now the article writing in progress. So target keywords. So as I said, the tool has done its own keyword assessment analysis based on the top results, and you can see it is trying to have these target keywords: email marketing, content, emails, AI. It's a nice find. Marketers, 2025 data, subscribers. All these things have been getting targeted. Then once it creates an article, you'll see this tool does the grammar and spell check as well. So once the article was generated, it has done the grammar check and it found two grammar or spelling errors, and now it is attempting to correct it. With that, it has corrected the grammar and spell checks. Then paraphrasing the generated article, as we have selected this paraphrase or humanization for article generation, it has done that. As we are right now using the free plan of Gemini, we are hitting the rate limit with the paraphrasing, because we are uh, giving multiple calls to API, and that's where the Google is throttling our API calls. But most probably you will not see this if you opt for your paid version or go for OpenAI API. So right now it is trying to wait for this 429 error to go. It will again attempt to paraphrase this article based on the Google's throttling condition. So we may need to wait a couple of more seconds over here. Okay, so as I said, I'll just first will click OK. So once you have this article generated, completed, article generation completed, you would see this generation completed as a message, and by default it will say to start a new batch of articles, please restart the application. So right now this tool needs a restart to start the fresh batch of article generation. In maybe in upcoming versions I'll fix that, and you can right away start the article generation without relaunching the application. But till that time the tool requires you to close it out and again relaunch for next batch. So for now I'll press OK, and we'll again go back to the console for the additional messages we have seen. Okay, so we were at this 4 to 9, where it was again trying to redo the paraphrasing, and it says now paraphrasing completed. Then it as a, again user gives us a message like image generation was disabled, as we haven't selected image generation, so it is disabled by user. Article validation could not be fully checked, so this is like, as we have selected max reattempt 0, so the article validation did not happen. Like validation is what, nothing but it will try to have these keywords, uh, like analyzed keywords, and it will try to see if those are being used into the article. If not, it will try to rewrite. Now we have kept it as a 0, max rewrite attempt 0, so this error has come. Then this is nothing but the LSI keywords. So we have these LSI keywords the tool has selected based on the article, the topic. And then this is what we have, the total time taken, as the analysis, the keyword analysis was done by the tool. As I said, it may take additional time to generate the entire article, as it has to do all those things by itself. If you provide your own keywords, this article generation will be very fast. But as we had selected, like we had decided the tool to do all those stuff on its own, it had taken around 300 seconds to generate an article. Then it will show where the file have been saved and all. So you could see temporary file message, because what feature we have in this tool is, suppose you have a list of 10 articles, so it will try to save every article after completion, and it will try to save it in a temporary file. And once it completes all 10 articles, the temporary file will be deleted and the final file will be generated. Now this is to ensure if there is any unfortunate event of tool crashing, or you're exceeding your API limits, or anything happens, uh, the intention is you should not lose your already generated data. So when we so the intention of this tool is to create and forget kind of feature. That's where if you put like 100 key topics to write, and there's something happens, and there should not be a loss of say after 50 articles the API is exhausted, then you should not lose your 50 generated articles. That's where this temporary file will be generated during the article generation. And once all these given tasks are completed, the temporary file will get deleted and you'll have the final output article. So as you can already see, we have the log as well as the article generated file over here. We'll go to there in a minute. So as you can see, 100% completed. We had given only one article, so it is like 100% completed. It will calculate based on total number of articles and the number of articles completed. This percentage will come. And as I said, currently the tool does not support continuous article generation. So what I mean to say is it will be like a batch wise. If you give 100 articles in one batch, for next batch you have to restart the tool. As I said, in upcoming update, I'll try to have a button over here which will clear it all, and again you can start without relaunching the app. But for now you have to close this the tool to start your next batch of article generation. So for now I'll close it out here. Now let's see what we have as output. So as I said, you'll see the message log. This is nothing but the log which you have seen onto the console. Same will be printed over here. So this will nothing but help you to connect with me in case you face any difficulties. So this will help us to identify the failure or any errors if you face. So this is the log file getting saved every time, and then this is nothing but our output file. So the format will be MSAG, Mass SEO Article Generator, output article. Then you have a date and timestamp of this article when it was generated. Now when you open this, you may find it a little messy, but this is the entire article and all those relevant data you could see into this. So I'll start with the top line first, top row. We'll go one by one. So this is A column is nothing but the topic. Then you have article heading. Then you have article, original article with HTML code. Then you have an article which is paraphrased. Well, remember we had selected paraphrase option in our tool, so it has created the paraphrase article. Then we have meta description, we have summary, then average word count, maximum word count, readability score, then target keywords, content gap, named entities, semantic keywords, keyword phrases, article tone used, contextual keywords, LSI keywords, and then image path. So all these things are there. So we'll start one by one. So topic is nothing but what we had given. The email marketing in 2025 was the article topic we had given for tool to start. Then we'll see the article heading. Now tool has created an article named email marketing in 2025, what's next. So it's very precise, clean, neat, SEO optimized, I would say, title tool has created. Then we have the entire article into the HTML code. We'll use this in a bit. We'll first go into other columns and we'll come back to this particular column. Then this is again article rewritten in paraphrase manner to humanize it. So again it is in the format. Then we have meta description. So this is again SEO optimized meta description to keep it like 160 characters as much as possible. So it will be again an SEO optimized, keyword optimized meta description. Then we have a summary of the article. So basically these are the must to have SEO friendly options when you publish an article. And you can use tools like WP import export tool, which can directly you can use this file. You can select the columns for particular, like for heading you can select B column, for content you can select C column, for meta description you can directly select E column, for summary you can select F column. Likewise all these ready to import columns are already structured into this Excel file. Then as I said, average word count and max word count, this is nothing but top 5 articles which tool has analyzed how much average word count is there and how much is the maximum word count of top articles. It tries to calculate them, and basis this calculation it decides how much lengthy this article should be. So you will see almost the generated article is in between this range only. It will try to it's not like 100% it will meet the average word count, but it will try to generate an outline which will uh, help the tool to generate an article which will be near about the average word count. Then readability score, it will try to create an article which has a better readability score. Then we have target keywords basis the keyword analysis the tool has done. So this is nothing but all those keywords which tool has taken out based on the top five assess website it has assessed. Then content gap, it is a content gap is like an option where if it finds like there is a opportunity to bridge that content gap basis the top five articles, it will give suggestion over here, and then the tool will select that content gap topic or the keyword into its article generation. So right now there is no content gap available in top five articles. Named entities, this is nothing but all those named organizations or entities which have been found by the tool during the assessment. So as you can see, Gmail, MailerLite, all these are the organizations or the companies which this tool identifies as named entities. Then semantic keywords, so it has created a semantic keywords, so like GPT generated emails, generated leads. So all these relevant semantic keywords tool tried to generate. Key phrases, again, email marketing, uh, content, you can say litmus email analytics. So all those things, mail privacy protection, all these things, tool had identified from the top results as the key phrases it wants to put into our article. Then article tone used, as I said, we had selected the dynamic tone adjustment. So that's where tool had identified the correct tone required for this article as informative, and it has given instructions to AI to write informative article for our topic. Then contextual keywords, so it will be an huge list of contextual keywords. If you want to, you can go into details. So it is nothing but it will try to analyze all these top results for contextual keywords. Then LSI keywords, as I said, we had selected this LSI keyword as an option, advanced option. So that's where it has tried to again generate LSI keywords accordingly. And then image path, right now we had selected no image generation, so it will be blank. But in case if you had selected this as a image path, image generation, you would have seen the generated image path over here. So this is overall the structure of the output file, I would say. Now let's jump into see the quality of the article. So what I'll do is I'll so as it is in HTML, I'll select it as a copy. What I'll do is I'll create a new doc word text document. Uh, what I'll do is I'll paste it over here. I'll save it, and then I'll change it to an HTML. Let me change the extension to HTML, and then we'll open it as an web page. So we'll open it with the Google Chrome. So here it is. So the title is already in another section. So this is purely our article. So as you can see, it has generated pretty good long, I would say, article. So it requires some editing, manual editing, but let's see how long, how many words it has created. I'll just open Word, new blank document, and so it's around 1900, so almost 2000 words article it has created based on the topic. So if you can see uh, the out the outline, like evolving landscape of email marketing, then personalized at scale, the rise of AI, emerging technologies, blockchain and email security. A nice find over here. Interactive email experiences, privacy and regulations, conclusion. So all these things have been considered by tool, and you can see those keywords which tool had identified, like data privacy. You can see email marketers, email marketing, email, all these things I tried to bold out to show like these are the keywords it had identified. Now let's jump on to the paraphrased articles. Or what I'll do is I'll create a new text file again. I'll name it paraphrased. Okay, and then I'll again save it. So what we'll do is we'll go back to our article generation. We'll select all, copy. I'll go into this. I'll paste it. I'll save it. I'll close it, and again change the extension to HTML. So the paraphrased article will be generated in Markdown format, not an HTML. So this is how it will look like, the paraphrased article. It will be in Markdown, so it will be plain. If you can compare, this is like our HTML generated, fully HTML generated article, and whereas paraphrased is nothing but our Markdown format. Now let's see the ZeroGPT. So we have this ZeroGPT for humanization, or the AI detectors. So let's see, it will be a test of the tool. Let's see. So this is the original article. I'll copy it. I'll go to AI detector and I'll paste it over here, and we'll see detection. Okay. Okay, so it says 91% AI GPT. Okay, and now let's see how the paraphrase works. We'll go there and we'll put Control V and detect. Okay, pretty good. So as if you recall, the previously it was 91% as a AI generated article, and with the paraphrased it is coming as it is most likely human written. So I would say the paraphrasing is pretty much working very good. As I said, it is in beta, it's still in beta stage, and I'm refining it wherever possible. But this should be like, this should help you see what quality of articles it is generating, and how handy it will be if you are very much concerned about the AI detector. So that's all. So this is how the overall mass article generator works like. So I hope you like it. If you are watching this on YouTube, let me know in the comments. If you want to try it out, give me a shout out, and I'll arrange you a license. So this is overall the overview I wanted to give you, the demo of the tool. Hope you like it, and if you like it, let's use it and rank our articles. So thanks for watching the Mass SEO Article Generator series. I'll put videos as soon as I update the tool or I put any additional feature into it. Till then, have a nice day. Bye.